amongst all of you, get to know you, and to share my family's time with you in this experience. And so, again, thank you for coming out today. So we'll have the ceremony. I'll introduce a few people here in just a second. But after we're done this, we're going to head down about a mile, literally right down the road here, back to the local church right here. And you got a big setup, and there's, most important thing you have in military functions, food, right? So we got that covered, all right? So without further ado, real quick, I'll introduce this is my commander. This is Major Frankie Koshiyasu, United States Active Army, commander of the Portland, Oregon Military Entrance Processing Station. He is a West Point grad, but I won't steal his thunder. He's a great man, true example of a United States military officer by every stretch.
This is about you. This is not about me.
And then I got my father, Randy Shonk, my mother, Barbara Shonk, and then Melinda, my wife, Linda Shonk, her mother, Renan Hartley, and her father, Leonard Hartley, okay? Retired Army National Guard, 23 years, Idaho, served exemplary. And anyways, a lot of and then my brother, who's here also, Chris Shonk, his girlfriend Jen, he's also prior service, all that cool Army stuff. He's been done a few things, and then we have Melinda's uncle, Doug, and his Shelly's somewhere. Oh, taking pictures. Okay. And I think family-wise, and then my kiddos. Did I get all the kids? I missed anybody family-wise? And then everybody else, again, friends, neighbors, family, colleagues for work. That's it. So again, thank you for coming out.
So that's first off, that shows the type of officer he is too. He's like that at work. It's never just about him. It's about overall team. So the concept of me saying team, that was easy enough for him to pass out to everybody because that's what he's about. He's about making sure everyone around him does better, and everyone else around him is recognized for their accomplishments. Because the simple fact is that he knows he's accomplished a lot in his military career, but he continues just to say hello to everyone else and say, they've done this, they've done this, they've done this, they've done this. Did you hear him say hey, I'm Major Shonk, or anything of that nature? And also to throw out there is this, he's still wearing captain rank. On 1 April, he was officially promoted to major. But to hold out for 12 days, that kind of shows you something about what type of officer this individual is, what type of man he is. It's not about the rank. It's about him as a leader. He doesn't have to have a major's rank. He doesn't have to have a lieutenant colonel rank. He has him as a leader as himself. He doesn't have to be in uniform to be the type of leader that he is and that everyone knows he is. I can talk up here all day and tell everyone he's this, he's that, but everyone knows that about him just by him being around you. And it shows right here with all the family, friends, and everything, that he has the support of the family just because of who he is. I was blessed to have him as my XO. And when I say I'm blessed like that, is because my team has flourished, not because of me being there. My team has flourished because of the officers that have worked for me, or worked with me, mind you. He has taken on a role that most people wouldn't want to take. I hate to say that. You're coming out to a new area in Portland, Oregon, not knowing what to expect. Coming to a military entrance processing station. I didn't know what to expect. So I came aboard and he took me under his wing and said, hey sir, this is what this place is about. This is what this is about. This is what this is about. And when I say he took me under his wing, he basically showed me how to be a better leader. And again, it goes back to how he is. He takes people and makes them a better person. I don't know what else to say about you. I'm honored to do this. Not many officers, I don't know how many people have ever seen an officer get promoted. I know as a Brigade S1, I get to promote pretty much everyone within the brigade. And I think we only promoted, I'd say, about 5 officers. And it was, hey, here you go, Captain, here's your 2 bars, move out. For a junior enlisted or a senior enlisted, you get these type of ceremonies to recognize them for their accomplishments. And for us to do this, for an officer to do this in such a wonderful place, like you said, in Oregon, we are in Washington. So, but in Washington and in the view, you can't beat this. I've promoted people in a helicopter, which they couldn't even hear me. You're most of the time going, huh? Promoted people on top of a mountain, promoted people on top of vehicles. But never had to have a view like this to promote an officer of such caliber to do that today. Doug, thank you for allowing me to do this. But Top, you ready to, I think he's ready. I think he knows I can keep the to talk.
Attention to order. The President of the United States has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Douglas R. Shonk. In view of these qualities and his demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, he is therefore promoted in the United States Army to the rank of Major, effective date 1 April 2014. By order of the Secretary of the Army, signed Randy J. Gillespie, Chief, Officers Promotion Management.
Thanks for coming out. Maybe a big guy, but it's a big teddy bear inside. And first and foremost, I truly I recognize my life is nothing but a true gift, and I thank the Lord above us for everything and the opportunities that I've been given in this life. I truly am the most blessed individual I know. And that being said, my better half, the most amazing person I ever met. He stood behind me in being gone in Iraq and Afghanistan and all the hard moves that go with being in the service. Me not being there in long hours, she handles the kids in our home, and if I wasn't there, things would run as they should, even better probably. And that's the type of woman that she is, and I am indebted by having such a woman by my side. And there's no match. And I mean that. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. And then my father-in-law, my father Randy, Navy guy himself, a true example. Raised 8 kids, service in the family, and he's truly been my best friend and example growing up. And my mom the same. I've never gone without, and always been supported. And I have nothing but great memories with my family. My father-in-law, retired NCO, served his country, did it well as well for Idaho, and I can't say anything more than knowing our story. He was my military professor at BYU, and ended up hooking me up with his younger daughter. He was determined to have me in the family. He's had an arranged marriage. Army issued me my wife, and I owed all to him. And truly, I have the best father. 2 dads. I couldn't ask for a better one. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And my mothers, I couldn't say enough about Ron and Barbara, both my mothers. What can I say? They're true mothers. And for all my family and friends, brother, and examples I've had, as a great leader, mentor, Major Koshiyasu here, true example. I know it's kind of cool for all of you to be able to see this experience. This is, it's really cool for us. But I hope it's really a unique experience for you because you get to see, what our nation's best do. This is a true example of that. And our First Sergeant Felix, the best First Sergeant you will see in the U.S. Army, right there. Puerto Rican. She's not in uniform, but she would make us all look like nothing. She's rainbow bright in all the stuff she's got. But it shows that the type of woman that she is and the leader, an NCO. She takes care of business. She's awesome. Great service to our country right there. And then my children, Logan. He's a good man. He's a good man. My little mini-me, I count on him, and I'm grateful for him. I want him to know that. And Eternity, where's she? Eternity? True little angel to our family. I'm grateful for the person that she is. And our twins, Layla and Landy. They just know Daddy is the Army guy, and if I'm not in uniform, they think something's wrong. Again, thank you for all of your friendships, from work to church to neighbors to everybody else coming out here today and support me in this. It really is a very special opportunity, and I love this country. And having been outside a few times, those who have as well, I think you recognize that we're truly blessed. And I just want to say thank you for coming out and supporting me today. So that being said, thank you. All right.